Got me falling right back.
Hornacek takes high road back to Phoenix with Knicks. Phoenix, when Jeff Hornacek was fired by the Suns in February, it was the final step of an insulting process. His assistants were cut out from under him until finally he was let loose too. Actually, the final insult came after he got the word that he was fired. Phoenix general manager Ryan McDonough went on the radio, and while saying what a great coach Hornacek was, he said that the team wasn't responding to him and added, "I don't think it's about a style of play as it is as much about installing a culture. Again, I think we have fallen short as an organization. That we have been a little too loose lately. We have been a little too unstructured and undisciplined." The sniping was a stinging parting shot as word leaked from the organization that Hornacek had lost the locker room of a team that he had led to a 48-34 record in his first season on the bench. But Hornacek said it didn't stick with him because his phone began to buzz afterward. "No, because I could show you texts I got from most of the guys," Hornacek said. "That really didn't bother me. I think that was what they wanted to put out there so they could make the change. It is what it is. We had some injuries, stuff like that, but this is the NBA. Crazy stuff happens. I'm happy to be in New York. We've got a great team." Talking basketball with Steve Mills and Phil Jackson and the guys day in and day out, being in the New York atmosphere, it's a little bit different, but it's a lot of fun, and we're having a good time. Former Knicks center Tyson Chandler had spent just months with Hornacek before the firing came, and he had nothing but positives about his time with him. "I thought Jeff was an excellent guy," he said Tuesday morning. "I thought our group was really young. It's tough on any coach, it's like it's continuing. It's a process with young players. It takes them a while to get it and really understand how to be professionals, how to show up every single day. Not matter what, it's going to be difficult. It's going to take time for young players." Hornacek took his return to the city where he spent the early part of his playing career, where he first became a head coach and where he still maintains a home as a chance for the Knicks to get better rather than to try to settle old scores. That's easier to do with the Knicks bringing a 14-10 record into the game, and the Suns still lagging near the bottom of the Western Conference with a 7-17 record. Hornacek took a long time to get his first head coaching job, and it didn't take long to lose it. But he was out of work only briefly before Jackson, the Knicks president, asked him to run his team. "It's good to be back here," he said. "I've got to fix a lot of light bulbs around the house, that kind of stuff. For us, we've been playing well, so we want to try to continue it. We've got to take it as another game. Go out and do the things we're capable of doing. What we've been focusing on. And continue this road stretch. They were at the old arena when I played as a Sun, but to be here and coach, we had great memories. We had a great start to things. We just weren't able to keep it going, but you come back and it's always good to see old faces. But we want to try to win the game." Perhaps the best point for Hornacek from his Phoenix time comes in his relationship with former players. Markieff Morris became the face of the struggling team when he fired a towel in anger on the bench that hit Hornacek, who threw it back. Morris was suspended for 2 games but remains on good terms with Hornacek, apologizing immediately following the incident and insisting he never meant it to be directed toward the coach. "Markieff was fine," Hornacek said. "It had nothing to do with me, it was with the organization and what happens. Again, a lot of things happen. In hindsight you can look at things that could have been different, but who looks backwards? You can only go forward."